Alright, got a little progress made. Got both the transmission mounts in. That one's hard to see, but it's in. Alright. Now I'm working on passenger side engine mount. One that goes right there. This is some of the stuff from the 3.4. See if I can use that. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I can't use it. But in the meantime, I'm going to try. See, I got that one hogged out enough so that I can move this back and forth if I need to. Alright, let's turn it on. That all hogged out. Trying to do it with one hand. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. See what you're looking at there. That's the old hole. There's the hole I just drilled. Now I'm going to just kind of hog it out. That's that. Let's go see what it looks like. Hi, Bob. Alright, fits a little something like that. Alright. I'll get it fixed here in a minute. Okay, that didn't take long. All I had to do was switch this part, add this part backwards. But see the huge gap in there? Right in here. The engine sits fairly level. Looks like it come down a little bit. But there's this huge gap. So either I gotta make some kind of spacer to fit that gap and buy longer bolts, which isn't no big deal to me, or I could buy the right mount maybe. Maybe somebody sells a new mount for this thing. Alright. Because this is the mount I had with it. This is the mount that came with the car. Or with the, well, look at that, it's busted. Junkyard shit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll just have to do a little bit more research on that. I think they sell a part that goes here or something. I'm not sure. Like somebody manufactures them at home or something. That's coming along pretty good. Got the master cylinder back in there. Still gotta run a couple brake lines. I got all this room. Hopefully, someday I'll put a turbo there. Boy, look at on there. Sticks up pretty good. Oh well, we'll get it figured out. Like I said, it looks like that could be actually a little bit lower on that end. But it's coming along. I get that sign kind of half-ass mounted. I'm going to start the wiring and see if I can get it fired up a little bit. Alright. Engine's somewhat in. Like I said before, I think I told you before, I got the transmission mounts in already. That's no big deal. I ended up using the original 3.4 liter engine mount right here, this part of it, and then this part back here is from the 2.2 liter engine mount, and I just modified it, drilled 2 holes here, and I added a washer here. This is just to hold it temporarily. Right here, there's a washer. This is just to hold it temporarily. It holds it pretty level right now. That's good enough for me right there, buddy. I gotta do a lot of cleaning and do an oil change on this turd. Once I get it running. Look at this wire nightmare. Oh man. Look at that. That's incredible. I am, however, going to use this fuse box. Okay. No big deal. And this is the old wiring harness. Supposedly I gotta use this to have my gauges work, so I left as much of it as I thought I needed in there. This plugs into the wall, out of the firewall, right into there. This one goes in the old 3.4 liter fuse box, so I gotta pull all these out and tie them into this fuse box. And there's the new computer, and I think I'm gonna hide everything inside the car. There's no computers outside the car. I thought about hiding one computer down in here, and originally the 2.2 computer sits right there, so I thought putting the 3.4 over here would be alright, but I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna put it all inside the cab of the car. I'm surprised there's a lot of room back here. Dude, change spark plugs, anything. It's really not that tight at all. I did have one issue with the exhaust pipe down there. You can't even see it. The down pipe. This just seems to be touching the heat shield that's down there, which is no big deal. I'll just have a new downpipe made. No big deal at all. Just some parts I gotta put on. I gotta put that on so I can get my shifters hooked up. Shifter cables hooked up. Bleed the clutch. And get this thing running. Maybe Monday. Today is Saturday night. Pretty late. Boy, it's a crappy looking car. Can't believe I'm doing this thing to this car. Look at that. It'll make a nice sleeper car. And look at the rust hole. And then a hood right there in the corner. Oh man, what a turd. It's got some rust holes around the body, down low, back by the dog leg. Probably can't see it. Oh yeah, rusty piece of crap. Well, just some minor things. Make a nice sleeper. Transmission. I gotta bleed the clutch there. My starter. I'll have it hooked up tomorrow. I'll probably get this thing to crank over at least tomorrow. Monday, maybe have it started.